Boop-a-doo.
Wow. You haven't seen
No. Definitely put it on. Because I'll see stuff and then I'll wanna, like, watch it. I already want to watch it, but.
I want a Dark Crystal Secret Lair.
Oh my god, that'd be so sick. Again, for Bloomborough, they should do Secret of Nim. But there's so many franchises that that would be good for. Alright, we might be live. I'm not sure. It's taking a second to load. Yes, we are. Alright. Welcome, y'all. Part 2 of Chrispy Unpacks, the Modern Horizons Collector Booster. Actually, I'm going to grab myself a drink real quick. Brady, you want a seltzer?
Yes, please.
Boom. There you go. Apologies for that. Now we are good to go. Part 2 of the Collector Booster Modern Horizons 3 unpacking. We got 4 packs here to do. We already pulled an Ulamog last pull, which I think is legitimately the most valuable card in the set. Foil retro border, the whole 9 yards. Also, we got in the background today little Dark Crystal, the TV show, which I still haven't seen, but I love the Dark Crystal, so definitely fits the fantastical elements of MH3. I don't think I got anything else. I think we can dive right in. We got Braden chilling in the background here. Hello, Braden. And
Yo.
yes, I won't pick him up because he's still getting used to me, but I bet my new kitty Charlie will make a guest appearance at some point. I was about to say, hope y'all can hear me, but I know you can because I heard my voice coming out of Braden's phone. But yeah, without further ado, let us dive right in. This will be a quick one. And again, if I did not say, apologies for this being super last minute, but I didn't know what time I was going to stream, and Braden and I were trying to figure out. We got to do some work on Talisha's laptop. There we go. That's a little bit better. So we'll do that afterwards, but... Alright. What's up, Charlie? How you doing? Are you ready? Give me some luck so I get these ocelots. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the ocelots. Oh, I should have grabbed... Oh, scissors are right here. Look at that. Look at that. Was this like canceled mid-story, so where we like left on a cliffhanger? That sucks.
They do a good job of the first season telling a great story, though.
Because it's about the old age, right?
Yeah.
Like the formation of the crystal and all that?
No, just why all the Gelflings are kind of genocide, wiped out.
Oh, okay.
It's because the Gelflings are like basically the humans of this planet.
Alright. So that's the token. Right off the bat, we've got Kami of the Jealous Thirst. I definitely don't think I've seen this one. Why is it so freaking dark over here? That's a little better. Kami of the Jealous Thirst is a 3-drop. It's a creature. It's a spirit. Has Death Touch. It has spend 4 and a swamp. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. This ability costs 4 and a... Wait. Less to... This essentially, it's casting cost, so you don't have to spend the casting cost to activate if you've drawn 3 or more cards this turn. Activate only once each turn. Interesting. That's not bad. For basic.
It's a common, yeah.
But you have to have it in a draw deck.
Kami's a Magic Gathering of the spirits from Kamigawa.
Oh. I'm having trouble seeing, because I think just because this card's so dark. But it's like a fate. It makes you think of Ko. Like, not like a giant centipede, but it's got all these faces. That's very interesting. So, very cool. Alright, number 2, we've got Utter Insignificance is a 2-drop. It's an enchantment aura. Has flash, has enchant creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and has base power and toughness 1/1. Spend 2 and wait. Oh, waste mana, right? With the little diamond in it? Okay, gotcha. I was like, 2, which, isn't waste mana and colorless the same thing, or no?
Pretty much.
Okay. Exile enchanted creature. Oh, what's up, Tim? I don't know. Brayden, can you turn that down a little bit? That's probably not causing an issue, but, Michael Jordan rookie card.
1 second.
No, we're good, sound-wise.
I would say it's quiet though.
Okay.
Cause that's it. You could really hear it only when my volume was maxed out.
Okay. Alright, tested, test. How's that sound? We sounded better, Tim. Let me know. How's that sound? We sounded better, Tim. Don't turn down the Dark Crystal. Yeah, we could actually have this a little bit, but... Tim, can you hear me? The fact that you said, or heard me say turn down the Dark Crystal makes me think you can hear me now. Well, Brayden did say that he had to turn his phone up all the way for the sound to come through. But again, let me adjust the mic down a little bit. Do that. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. I can also project, use my dad's voice. Inventor's Axe is a 1-drop. It's an artifact equipment. It has flash. When Inventor's Axe enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy counters. When Inventor's Axe enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Equip, pay 2 energy counters. Interesting.
Great. 1 mana artifact that can flash and you get 2 energy? That's great.
Yeah, and you can attach it for 0 cost, too.
Correct.
So, yeah, that's a really good... what are they? Common. That's a really good common. Not bad. Shattered Landscape. I think we've already got like the different versions of this, have we not?
Yeah.
Tap it to add 1 colorless mana. Sacrifice Shattered Landscape. Search your library for a basic mountain, plains, or swamp and put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Has cycling. If you spend a mountain, a swamp, and a plains, discard this card, draw a card. Oh, this is cool. We got Guardian of the Forgotten. This is our first uncommon. It's a 4-drop. It is creature Elephant Warrior. Looks kind of like a, not an elephant, what is it? What are the furry ones?
Woolly mammoth.
A mammoth or a mastodon. Has vigilance. Whenever a modified creature you control dies, manifest the top card from your library. Equipment, auras you control, encounters, or modifications. To manifest a card, put the top card of your library into the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature. Turn it face up anytime for its mana cost if it's a creature card. That's cool. Not bad. I just like the art on that. It's really, really fun.
The art.
Yeah.
Usually elephants are called loxodons.
A loxodon. Interesting. I
In
have not
the
heard
NTG verse.
that. Meteoric Mace is a 6-drop. It's an artifact equipment. Yo, what is the symbol behind the text?
I'm pretty sure that's actually the commander symbol for this set, is it not?
No, because the symbol on the card is the same. Oh, you mean like that's the commander symbol, but then why would the normal set symbol be the same?
I couldn't tell you.
That's very interesting. I wonder if it's a special, like a promo card or something like that. Very interesting. MH3. Yeah, everything is normal. If anybody knows why that is like that, it might just be this special kind of foil. But yeah, Meteoric Mace is 6-drop. It's an artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +4/+0 and has trample. Equip cost is 4 and it has Cascade. When you cast this spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. Costs less than what? Less than this?
Yeah.
You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exile cards at the bottom in a random order. Cool. Yeah, you have that freaking card that does Cascade, 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 right?
Oh, Maelstrom Wanderer. Oh, Maelstrom Wanderer does it twice, but Apex Devastator does it like 5 times.
Whoa, this is a new type of card that I've never seen. So, Blood-Soaked Insight is a 6-drop. It's a sorcery. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each 1 life your opponent have lost this turn. Target opponent exiles the top 3 cards of their library. Until the end of next turn, you may play those cards. If you cast a spell this way, mana of any type can be spent to cast it. And then at the bottom, I don't know if you can see that, Braden, it has tap to add. So this is both a sorcery and a land.
Backside.
Well, that's, I know it's a card that transforms, but Sanguine Morass enters the battlefield tapped. Why is it double-sided?
So in case you're like, if you get flooded with mana, you can cast the spell version. But if you need mana, you cast the land version.
Oh, is this kind of like a sideways card that's 2 cards?
Kinda, but these were in a couple sets. I believe introduced in Call Time, maybe.
Okay.
Where you can play the card as a spell or play it as a land.
But once you play it as that, it can't be the other thing. Correct.
Unless you return it to your hand.
Okay, got you. Interesting. Got another Eldrazi Island.
What is those Force?
Right? Wait, I already got one, didn't I?
Yeah, but I need one.
Yeah, I know. Alright, we got a Retro Border, Lion Umbra. It's a 2-drop. It's an enchantment. It's an aura. Enchant modified creature. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has vigilance and reach. What's Umbra armor?
It's one of me and Jeff's favorite equipment or enchantment abilities. If the creature would get destroyed, the armor gets destroyed instead.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of previous ones that are really good.
This is also weird because it's enchant modified creature, so you can only enchant a creature with like an equipment or something on it, right? It says enchant modified
maybe just
creature.
This one.
What do you mean?
I don't think the other ones have that ability.
Or that requisite?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's the other armors don't have that. But that's what one of the mechanics this set is about, is the new modified.
Tune the Narrative is a 1-drop. It's an instant.
What?
It's draw a card, you get 2 energy counters.
That's definitely new to the set and a great cantrip.
Why?
Because you draw a card and get 2 energy.
For only 1, yeah.
That's that. Retro Border 2 foil.
Yeah, this is also just a gorgeous
What's
card.
flavor text say?
The Kami whisper of other worlds, brimming with stories untold. It would take a lifetime to learn them, a lifetime well spent. And it also has the star on it. Alright, our first rare is a mythic rare. We've got Herigast, Erupting Nullkite. Is a 9-drop. Is a legendary creature, Eldrazi Dragon. You want to look this one up, Brian?
How much it is?
Yeah. An emerge cost of 6 and 2 mountains. You may cast this spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the emerge cost reduced by that creature's mana value. What? So it's got an emerge cost, but it's still reduced by the creature. That's crazy. So you could legitimately, if you had a freaking 6-drop, you could cast this for 2 mana. Because you can't reduce it anymore. You can only reduce the colorless mana, correct?
No, it count like you sacrifice a red creature, it counts as all red mana.
Got you. Okay, so if I sacrificed an 8-drop red creature, I could cast this card for 0.
Yes.
Okay.
Even though I love the card, I think it's awesome. It only goes for about $8 foil.
Gotcha. When you cast this spell, you may exile your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. Has flying, and each creature spell you cast has a merge. Holy crap. The merge cost is equal to its mana cost.
Yeah, I really like the card. I'm surprised it's not worth more, but...
It's just gorgeous. Like, look at that creature. That is beautiful, man. That is sick.
I like its profile pic.
Oh, that's the full art version?
They call it profile.
Okay. Oh, because the sideways.
Yeah, you pulled one last stream.
Al's command.
Oh, yeah. Here. Yeah.
All right, so that is our first mythic. Oh my god, and another mythic. Azlask, the Swelling Scourge. I'm pretty sure this was another one of the high value cards, if I'm not mistaken. Yo, the corners are not rounded.
Is it? Are you saying it's not cut properly?
Correct. Yeah.
Oh!
Sorry.
I saw something.
I know. We've got Azlask, the Swelling Scourge, is a 3-drop. It's a legendary creature, and it's Eldrazi. I can't believe we got 2 mythics in this pack.
Well, you're paying the premium price, my friend.
Yep. Legendary creature Eldrazi. Whenever Azlask, the Swelling Scourge, or another colorless creature you control dies, you get an experience counter. What does experience counters do? I'm assuming it's in the next mechanic.
Yeah.
Spend 1 of each mana. Creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of experience counters you have. Scions and spawns you control gain Indestructible and Annihilator 1 until end of turn. What is Annihilator again?
When you attack, you don't have to do combat damage. It's just when you attack, they sacrifice that many permanents.
Gotcha.
When you're done with that, I want to check it out.
It's also just a cool... It looks kind of like a horror, but I get the Eldrazi. Damn.
Unfortunately, this one, not that valuable either. $7 or $8.
Alright, boom. Our first normal rare is that a corgi?
It is a corgi.
Is that a freaking corgi? We got Philia, Exuberant Shepherd. It's a legendary creature. It's a 2-drop. It's a legendary creature. It's a dog. It has flash. When Philia, and this is a profile card.
Yes.
When Philia, Exuberant Shepherd attacks... when Philia, Exuberant Shepherd attacks, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent. At the beginning of the next end step, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. If it entered under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Philia.
It's definitely not bad.
Yeah. It's also just a cool card. Like
it's a corgi.
Yeah, that's a dope little...
They're definitely miscut.
Oh, they are? So isn't that sometimes a good thing?
Yeah, people like miscut cards. Like non-centered cards, misprints.
What's up, Justin? Also, Bro of Evil, welcome. I don't think I've seen you before, but I know you subscribed the other day. I have an inkling. Is that Dale? Is Bro of Evil the Dale I just met? Nice, Justin. Haha, what's up, Dale? Thank you for hanging out. Super appreciate it. Yeah, I know, Justin. But love me a good corgi. Shout out to Gibble. Gonna have to show Talisha that one. We got Aether Revolt is a 4-drop. It's an enchantment. Oh my God, Charlie's doing amazing. He's floating around here
He's
somewhere. Is he sleeping?
Well, he woke up and he said his name.
He did. Here, maybe you can see him. Oh no. It's kind of hard to see, but that is him right there. Just sleeping. He's been amazing. He climbed up on top of my cabinets today. He demanded belly scratches, so he's doing, I think he's very happy. And I am very happy to have him. But thank you for asking. I love that little guy. Also, Elsa will be here some point. I don't know when, but...
She can find parking.
Ah, very true. She does have my pass, so hopefully that'll help. But again, you said not even in the street, so that's great. Did you try and park back here, too?
Yeah, I went around the whole loop like 4 times.
Oh, dude. Justin, thank you. Shout out... yes. Yeah, 100% Dale. Shout out to LaDania. I actually did an unboxing of this. She does 3 cards, and she's never done any before. So this was her first time doing alt art cards for Lost Caverns of Ixalan. And the cards that she did, I absolutely fell in love with. So I started following her on Instagram, and as soon as she announced she was doing a playmat, she also did a deck box, which I literally just had. She did this deck box. And then she also did some sleeves, which are floating around somewhere. I don't know where they are, but yes, shout out to, you can look her up at LaDania. That's Ledania. She is, I believe, a Colombian artist. And that's actually, I've got a Lost Caverns of Ixalan collector booster, hoping to pull the rest of her cards as well as the rest of the Jurassic Park cards. So, yeah, shout out to LaDania, and yes, Dale, see you Friday. We got Aether Revolt here, which is a 4-drop. It's an enchantment. It has Revolt. As long as a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage +2 instead. I think that just confused the heck out of me. What is that saying? As long as a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, okay. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or permanent opponent. So a source, what is a source? Like a...
Anything, an instant, sorcery,
just not a creature.
Oh. But just not a creature. Right?
Got you. Would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or permanent. It deals that much damage. Okay, perfect. Okay,
even
that
a
makes sense.
Planeswalker would trigger it, but it triggers itself. Which... because it gets read its next line of text.
Whenever you get one or more energy counters, Aether Revolt deals that much damage to any target. Damn, that is a good one.
Especially with all the energy stuff they've been printing.
Yeah.
Before Fallout and this, it would have been kind of.
Oh, hi Amanda. What's up? Also, Dale, you play Magic? Are you of the tribe? If so, we can jam sometime. And another mythic. And this has a different symbol on it. What is this? This is SBG. Oh, Modern Horizons 3 special guest. What does that mean?
It's a rarer card to pull.
Okay.
It's just stuff that's it wasn't part of the main set.
Got you. Okay, Thought Not Seer is a 4-drop. It's a creature. It's an Eldrazi. When Thought Not Seer, it sounds like I'm reading a, Thought Not Seer. That sounds like I'm reading a Doctor Seuss line. When Thought Not Seer enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it and exile that card. When Thought Not Seer leaves the battlefield, target opponent draws a card. Nice shout out to Pogs. This is a cool creature. So is Thought Not Seer not originally, like, it's existed before?
Yeah,
right?
It was in one of the first sets with the Eldrazi.
Okay.
Not as expensive as I thought it would, but it's a cool card.
There's also some weird discoloration. I don't know if that's just the art underneath it, but on the word gaze. I think honestly, a lot of these Eldrazi cards, I might like to look up the artists because they're just sick creatures. So
that was 3 mythics in one pack.
Yeah, yep, crazy.
There's still more cards to go.
Crazy. Yeah, I have 3 more packs.
So in the
Oh no, only 1 more, which I think is the token. Do you want to do one of the packs, Brandon?
3rd pack.
All right, that's what you're feeling lucky about. And then last but not least, we have our token, which is an Eldrazi spawn. We've already pulled quite a few of those, and the Angel flying. Ugh. I get a couple, Dale, I got a couple of precons if you're trying to jam. Always makes it easier because I know Magic is a huge investment. So I know that was literally my big reason for not getting into it initially. Then I got a new job, LOTR came out, and I was like that Fry meme where he's like, take my money. So, but I love it. It's super fun. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now we are on to, actually, we'll keep these in view. We're on to pack number 2. Actually, let me crack my... Oh, yeah. I've very minimally, I've never actually played an entire campaign. My buddy Braden, who's here with us, is actually trying to get a small campaign going with me, his girlfriend, and one of our other buddies. So I'm hoping very soon. And then I also play Flower on the Wall to one of my buddies' campaigns, part of the same group. But yeah, you play? Ugh. All right, come on, guys. Ocelot.
Serialized.
Can you get the Ocelot serialized?
I don't know.
Justin said, hi, Brandon, come play Garage Magic. I can't this Friday, but potentially next Friday. How's your next Friday looking, Brandon?
Probably, I'm pretty sure I'm free.
Okay. And also, now that I have my car, I'm happy to transport us, so... Alright, our first card right out of the pack is Jolted Awake. I really like this art. I don't know what's going... Oh. It's a person in the fetal position. So Jolted Awake is a 1-drop. It's a sorcery. Oh, also, speaking of Justin, I had somebody... I had somebody play the Fallout deck, and they roasted me like 2 games in a row within 15 minutes. That Fallout deck is OP.
Yeah, the Mothman?
The Mothman deck. I know you said you were going to pick up one. I don't know if you ever did end up picking up one. No, I mean, I'm not sad about it, because, again, it's my deck, but not that I put it together, but very, very cool deck. Jolted Awake is a 1-drop. It's a sorcery. Choose up to 1 target artifact or creature card in your graveyard. You get 2 energy counters. Then you may pay an amount of energy equal to that card's mana value. If you do, return it from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's not bad for a 1-drop.
I can take this. No, wait up for me, though.
Gotcha. It has cycling 2. Discard this card. Draw a card. It almost seems like you and Braden are on the phone together, Justin. You both had to leave at the same time. Alright. Our second pull is Breathe Your Last. Is a 3-drop. It is an instant. It has destroy target creature or planeswalker. You gain 1 life for each of its colors. Interesting. That's not bad. It's a little expensive, but yeah, not bad for a common. Really like whatever's going on here. bodies are so much more cooperative with the soul out of the way. Oh, okay. So that's a little, what's it called? I don't know, walking in the ethereal plane, something like that. I forget literally what it is when you have your spirit wander outside your body. There's a word for it. There's also a great, what did I just watch? So Weird. I just watched an episode of So Weird about it. But very, very cool. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. And honestly, the video does do it justice, but it really doesn't pick up on what this foil's putting down. So that is gorgeous. Gift of the Viper. It's a 1-drop. It's an instant. Put a +1/+1 counter. Hello, Elsa.
Hello.
We got Dale hanging out with us.
Nice.
Dale and Amanda, if you want to say hi to Elsa.
Hello.
Elsa, if you want to say hi. What is it called when you step outside your body and wander around, like your spirit?
Astral projection.
Yeah, astral projecting. Thank you. I knew Elsa would know. Elsa knows everything. There's a great episode of So Weird about that. Do you remember
I
So
love
Weird,
that show.
Elsa?
Yeah.
Yes. It's all on Disney. It's all on Disney if you haven't
The
seen
mom
it.
from that show was like a child actor.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Dale says, hi, Elsa from DNA.
Hello.
Put a +1/+1 counter, a reach counter, and a death touch counter on target creature. Untap it. What? For 1 mana? That is crazy. Also, that is just a really, really cool looking card. We gotta read the flavor text on this one. Oran mages willingly endure the bites of vipers, believing the snakes bestow great power on those who survive their venom. I'm waiting for him to jump up on the desk.
He's getting belly rubs.
Let's go in with the special pile. Alright, we got Serum Visionary. There's also poppies in there. Serum Visionary is a 3-drop. It's a creature. It's a Vidalcan wizard. I'm gonna have to ask Braden what a Vidalcan is, unless Justin, you know, or Dale. But I know Braden and Justin are a little more played a Magic a little bit more recently than you and I, Dale. Again, actually, I should say I used to play like 10 or so years ago, but I'm just now getting back into it. Serum Visionary has, when Serum Visionary enters the battlefield, draw a card, then scry 2. Not bad, but it's still a 3-drop, so it's nothing compared to, again, that Gift of the Viper. That's such a crazy ability. And it doesn't even get that stuff until end of turn. You put those counters on there. That's crazy. Pre-criminal notions detected in the 6th precinct. The suspect will confess when arrested in 2 hours. Braden, what is a Vidalcan? It says Vidalcan wizard. And I don't know if the image helps.
Pretty sure they're one of those things, like spirit wizards.
Okay. Also, you weren't watching on your phone, were you? Look at this.
Oh, that's sweet.
Dude, look at what it does for a 1-drop.
Oh, and it's an instant.
Isn't that crazy?
So what's great is if you had a big guy,
Yeah.
and you say you're tapped with him, and
Yeah.
they're coming at you can untap it, give it death touch, 1/1, and reach. That's.
Could you? Oh no, because you wouldn't be able to block with him until you attached this. Also, the art on that card is just beautiful. What's up, Elsa?
I looked up what a Vidalcan is, and it's the funniest thing.
What is it?
It says, a blue creature type used for cards that depict a tall, thin, hairless, blue-skinned humanoid race with an exceptional mental acumen and a generally dispassionate view towards life. Though in some planes, they have more positive qualities. That's what it says on the MTG wiki.
Yeah. There's a very popular card called Vidalcan Ori.
Mm-hmm.
Gives all your spells flash, I believe.
Damn. Oh, what's up, Aiden? I was just talking about you, how you kicked my butt. I was gonna say 2 times, but you actually kicked my butt 3 times. So. Oh, yes. Dale, I have not played Fatal Frame, but I am very familiar with it, and it is on my list of games to play. I love horror games where you don't really have any weapons, and in that game, since all you have is the camera, I think that's super. I think that's great. If anything, I may have said in between every Resident Evil game, I am going to be streaming at least one horror game, so Fatal Frame may make the list if I can find a good one on PS5. Which one have you played? Alright, so we got Wumpus Aberration is a 4-drop. I'm really, really liking this. The Suffering. I've not heard of that one, and I will absolutely check that out. Wumpus Aberration is a 4-drop. It's a creature. It's an Eldrazi beast. This might be our first uncommon in this pack. Yeah. It has Devoid. This card has no color. And again, what does that mean? So if something targets a green creature...
Well, if something that's pro-green, and you got to use green mana to cast a spell, it doesn't count as a green spell.
Got you. Okay.
Oh, it's my buddy.
Hi. And then it has, when you cast this spell, if... what the hell? Waste mana was not spent to cast it, target opponent may put a creature card from their hand onto the battlefield. So how would that work? When you cast this spell, if 1 waste mana, or just waste mana in general, wasn't used to cast it, target opponent may put a creature card. So if you used colorless to cast it, or no?
You have to use colorless to cast it, or at least one, or your opponent gets to put a creature for free.
Got you. Okay.
And how much does the card cost?
It's a 4-drop.
Yes, that makes sense, because it's a 6/6 with trample for 4. So there has to be some trade-off, especially since it's a uncommon.
Are you killing my couch over there? That's okay. That's okay. Oh, I love him. I love him. It's because we're not paying attention to him. True. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Alright, we've got Skittering Precursor is a 3-drop. It's a creature. It's an Eldrazi drone. It has Devoid, Menace, and whenever you sacrifice a non-token permanent, create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn. Creature token. With sacrifice this creature, add a waste mana. Very cool. I think, I know I keep saying that, but just the Eldrazi's in general are very, very cool. Cool creatures. What's up, Charlie? What are you doing? Oh my god, so many Eldrazi's.
Yeah, I really think they're setting them up to be the next big bad, even though they already were.
Gotcha. How were they defeated last time?
Tamio, you got one of her cards before, sealed her away in the moon. Emrakul's a girl.
Okay.
She's like the mother of all Eldrazi.
Yeah, there's an Emrakul in here. It's the big, it looks like a big tentacruel, right?
It got tentacles for sure.
Yeah.
Tentacles for days.
Idol of the False Gods is a 2-drop. It's a Kindred Artifact Eldrazi. Wait, it's an artifact? But Kindred. Gotcha. So it counts as an Eldrazi, even though it's an artifact.
An idol. They don't want to say tribal anymore.
Gotcha. You spend 1 in a waste mana, tap it, create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token with sacrifice this creature, add 1 waste mana. And actually, Aiden, we were talking about this the other day. This symbol is actually called waste mana. It works exactly like colorless mana, but it comes into place in a lot of these scenarios where, again, like this card, where if you use one of those to if you didn't use one of those, so you would have to use 3 waste mana to cast this card, or you get a nerf for it.
Well, you actually have to use 1.
Oh,
Just
okay.
at least one.
If at least one. But that's where the distinction matters. So they're effectively the same thing as a colorless mana, but there is a distinction. Spend that, tap, create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token. With sacrifice this creature, add waste mana. Whenever another Eldrazi you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Idol of the False Gods. As long as Idol of the False Gods has 8 or more +1/+1 counters on it, it's a 0/0 creature in addition to its other types and has Annihilator 2. Damn. I know you just told me this, but one more time, what is Annihilator?
It's on the attack trigger. They sacrifice.
Oh, yes, they sacrifice that many.
Permanents.
Gotcha, okay. And it's permanence equal to my mana strength?
The Annihilator that it has.
Oh, gotcha.
Real quick though, the Eldrazi
Yeah.
love their monuments, love their sculptures for some reason. It's pops up in every time they're mentioned and said. There's always like some type of Eldrazi monument, Forsaken monument.
Which has something to do with because isn't that the same with, what are they based on? Lovecraftian creatures.
Yes,
and that's all about, like, worshipping idols and whatnot.
What's interesting about this art is Idol of False Gods.
Yeah.
I wonder if there was like another head Eldrazi that this monument was built for.
Oh, why? Because you don't recognize this one?
Well, it just says Idol of False Gods, so.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh, where's that forest?
And there's water. There's yeah, sorry, the mountain. Have we gotten a mountain yet?
No, you haven't. So you need it for the set.
This is gorgeous.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Reminds me of some of the more classic mountain designs for Magic.
Also, do you know? I keep meaning to ask, but do you know which Eldrazi this is on it?
I can't see from that. Let me take a peek. No. It could be a representation of Ulamog or one of the newer ones in the set.
Okay.
But it's you guys kind of like a predator face.
This is a great retro border. Basic Snowland. Oh, Mark Poole.
Oh, it's my poo, baby.
What? But this is a new card, right?
Yes, correct. This is the first time we're getting snow-covered waste. Something people have requested since waste came out.
That is so cool.
Just like people have requested deserts to come back.
Basic Snowland, tap it to add a waste mana. Is Mark Poole one of the oldest?
Yeah, one of the OGs from
Okay.
Alpha. I believe he went to school with Richard Garfield, the creator.
That's crazy. Very, very classic art style. I love it.
He
Love
did
it.
Birds of Paradise, everything. That was from the original set.
Oh, the original Birds of Prey. Isn't that in the deck you had yesterday? Wasn't that an original Birds of Paradise?
Yes.
Okay.
Animar is all the most expensive version, pretty much.
Monstrous Vortex. What is that? That was that whole deck worth?
In the thousands.
Jesus.
It has real dual lands and a bunch of stuff.
Monstrous Vortex is a 4-drop. It's an enchantment. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater, discover X, where X is that spell's mana value. What is discover again?
I don't use it in my decks. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm just going to look it up real quick.
It has something to do with
Reveal the
drawing
top
cards.
five,
Yeah,
yeah.
revealing the top 5 cards.
I just searched Discover, and Discover card comes out.
What, you think he was going to knock over?
Yes, I
Yeah.
bet this count.
To discover X means exile cards from the top of your library into exile a non-land card with mana value X or less. You can cast it without paying its mana cost or put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom in any random order. So it says it's a revamped version of Cascade with more design space.
Okay.
Less loud.
It was a huge mechanic in Ixalan. I just can't believe we don't think about it.
That's when I saw it at first, yeah. Also, the colors on this
Is
is...
this one of these?
Yeah, he was trying to move the keys. It's too loud.
That's okay. It really doesn't pop off in the video, I don't think, but the color on this, like, look at this, Brayden. The colors. That's just, like, such a rich green. Alright.
Daruchenko Alexander. That reminds me of Worf's son's name.
Is that, that's the artist?
Daruchenko Alexander.
Daruchenko
What's his
Alexander.
Worf's Russian last name?
Oh, I don't know. Look it up.
Is Russian last name?
Yeah, because he has human Russian parents.
We've got Flare of Cultivation is a 3-drop.
Any flare's good.
Oh, really? It's a sorcery. You may sacrifice a non-token green creature rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Search your... I like that it specifies non-token.
Rosenko?
Yeah, Rosenko.
Oh, that is super close. Durachenko, Rosenko. That's his... So essentially, Worf's name is Worf Rosenko?
Kind of.
It kind of. It's Worf's son of Moog.
His son is Alexander Rosenko.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were on to 2 there. Durachenko, Alexander.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You may sacrifice a non-token green creature rather than pay this spell's mana cost. That's not bad. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards, put one onto the battlefield tapped, and the other into your hand. Then shuffle. That's not bad. No. So the flares all do... I'm assuming there's just a flare for every color?
Yep,
Okay.
and it always involves sacrificing a creature so you can negate the mana cost.
Yeah.
It has to be non-token, but with green, it's so easy to do. You can trade a tapped mana dork for 2 lands. Like, you know, it's pretty good.
So trading 1 for 2, essentially.
Yeah, and even though they come into play tapped, you're netting yourself a mana there.
Yeah.
And lands are hard to destroy than creatures.
Oh, we got another Eldrazi, and I am really liking the art on this one. You've got Benthic Anomaly. It's a 7-drop. Big boy, again, as a lot of the Eldrazi are. It's a creature. It's an Eldrazi Serpent. It has Devoid. When you cast this spell, for each opponent, choose a creature that player controls. Create a token that's a copy of one of those creatures, except its power is equal to the total power of those creatures. Its toughness is equal to the total toughness of those creatures. And it's a colorless Eldrazi creature. Damn. That is cool.
I didn't listen to any of that.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I can read right here.
It's not bad, right?
I like it. It's a little expensive.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. But I mean, it's a 7-drop, yeah, but it's a 7/8 and has a crazy ability.
Yeah.
And Devoid.
You can copy all of their big creatures or utility creatures.
I know we've already had it come up a couple of times. What was Devoid again? Oh, it doesn't have a color. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd run that in my blue-green token deck because it's 6 colorless, which is easy to do, and then only 1 blue pip. So.
All right.
Ooh,
Looks like we got a
Profile.
full art
profile. I
or
think.
profile. Boom.
Oh no.
Oh, a land.
Full art windswept.
Monumental Henge. Monumental Henge enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a plains. Tap it to add white mana. Spend 2 and 2 white mana. Tap it. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a historic card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in any random order. What is a historic card?
It's a legend, artifact, or saga, I believe.
Okay.
I believe.
Very cool.
Oh, so one other thing I want to mention, that last card, the Benthic.
Yeah.
Benthic is a aquatic term, refers to anything under the water.
Is that literally just what it means?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. What is the origin there? Do you know what the etymology is? Benthic.
I learned the term when we were studying the Devonian period in college, which is the Age of Fish.
Look it up. You got me curious what the root words there are. Oh my
Wanna
god,
see
this
that
show is so
sentence?
gorge. What?
Yeah, benthic invertebrates is what.
When we were studying the Devonian period in college, which is the Age of Fish. I want to remember that sentence forever.
Write it down.
I am.
It's also on the stream.
That's when osteothesis was first formed.
All right, we got a blue mythic rare coming up. What is osteothesis?
Bony fish.
Oh, yes. I know that. All right, we got subtlety. which is a 4-drop. It's a creature. It's an elemental incarnation. It has flash, flying. When subtlety enters the battlefield, choose up to one target creature spell or planeswalker
Osteothesis.
spell. Its owner puts it on top or bottom of their library. It has evoke. Exile a blue card from your hand.
I believe that's a sought after card in that border. It might be one of the top 10.
Oh, really? It is a mythic. Did you look up Benthic, or are you looking at this card?
No, I did. Sorry, it's etymology. Benthic comes from the Greek word benthos, meaning deep of the sea.
Oh, I can't think of a...
And it also comes from the Greek word belt or girdle.
I can't think of a...
Oh, sorry, never mind. Wrong thing.
I can't think of a parallel term or something else with the same prefix.
For what?
For Benthic. Like, can you think of any aquatic terms or animals or creatures that have the prefix ben? Or benthic or any of that? I can't.
I know most benthic fish are like the ones that go really, really deep.
Oh, okay. Because you said it specifically has to do with deep sea creatures. What are you doing,
don't
bud?
Jump on the PS5.
What are you doing, bud? Oh, Wrath of the Skies. Were you looking up subtlety too?
Yeah.
Wrath of the Skies is an X and 2 planes. It's a sorcery. You get X energy. What are they called? Energy tokens. Energy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you may pay any amount of energy tokens. Destroy each artifact, creature, and equipment with mana value less than or equal to the amount of energy. Oh, energy counters. Isn't that what they're called? Yeah. Paid this way. Very, very cool retro border. And then, last but not least, Phyrexian Germ. That thing is gross. And then a copy card. Nice. Very cool. Alright, Braden, you're up. Elsa, you want to do pack number 4?
I could not spell that card to save my life.
What?
The Benfix one?
No,
Subtlety.
Oh.
It's
I thought it was going for
I
more.
was trying to figure out if Benfix is B-E-N-E or if it's just
Benthic.
thick.
The C.
That would help. Could not understand.
What I really like is when I go here. When I go around this.
Alrighty, everybody.
Of relating to or occurring at the bottom of a body of water.
But I can't think of any
Remember to
terms
like,
that I
subscribe,
know.
and share for more
Like
content.
normally I learn etymology of something and I'm like, oh, it's related to this word or this word or this word. But I literally can't think of another word that I know that's related to.
It comes from the word benthos, meaning deep of the sea.
Yep, not that.
Little plant token action.
Like just think of like any.
I love this art. So, Sneaky Snacker, Fairy Rogue, 2/1 flyer for a blue and a black. When you draw your third card in turn, return a Sneaky Snacker from your graveyard to the battlefield.
So this is what I love. If I go
Through the
around,
High Fae gave explicit
instead of
instructions
chasing it
not to
around,
be tarry.
he'll usually go
She
around
stayed in
the
Sweet
other
Tooth
way
Village
and
for
try and head
seconds,
it off.
thirds, and then dessert.
He's very smart.
Great art. Check that art out, Chris. I think you already pulled one. Dean
Ooh, I don't
Inferior.
know.
3 colors and a blue. Sorcery. Costs 1 last for each card you draw on this turn.
I think you'd like
Oh.
this one.
There's a little theme in this pack already. The owner of target non-land permanent puts it in the library second from the top or bottom. Don't like it. Definitely got this one already. The Basking Brood Scale. Eldrazi Lizard, 2/2, adapt.
The boobs are sunburned.
Ooh, this art is amazing. Really
Up
cool.
my bra, because
The camera does not do it justice
I even
enough
put, like, down,
with the foil treatment. 2 colors and a red for a sorcery. You exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. At the beginning of the next end step, if any of those cards remain exiled, put them into your graveyard, and then create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token for each card put in the graveyard this way. And they have the normal ability. Chris, this art, phenomenal.
Oh my god. That is gorgeous.
Solar Transformer, 2 colorless artifact, enters the battlefield tapped, but when it enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. Add a waste, or tap, pay energy, add 1 mana of any color.
Oh yeah, you wanna walk in there with me?
Why not?
Yeah, that's a... Did you miss any bombs? I'll show you what Chris pulled previously. A lot of retro border.
Oh, you gotta show
Graphics
him
guys.
the Viper too.
Another special guest. Thought this would be worth more, but again, it is a reprint. Full art Monumental Henge. I think all these cards are pretty cool, the ones that you have the Pacific Land type. Benthic Anomaly. Flare's always good. Any flare I love.
We got another flare?
Oh no, I was
Gotcha.
Justin was asking what if there was anything big that got
I
pulled.
think you'll really like this one too.
I love flares. And then Chris just really enjoyed that art, and I just spoiled the card. I hope no one else saw that.
What art did I like? Oh, the Viper. Yeah, but its abilities are
Oh, yeah.
crazy for a 1-drop.
For a 1-drop common, it's pretty good. You know, put a 1/1 counter, a reach counter, a death touch counter, and untap it. Oh.
With all the vines and shit coming out of it.
That we pulled tonight?
You guys are talking about.
So I really love all the support energies given. I feel bad for the people
What,
that
you
got
like the
fired
No, it reminds me of the
after
Star Trek
Kaladesh
show that you were watching.
for
Oh,
introducing
yes,
that
yes,
mechanic,
yes.
but now they seem to like it.
I think that was a rare, but... Nope, this one.
That's
The
all.
Wumpus.
That one, yeah. Doesn't that remind me?
Nadir's Nightblade, 2 colors black for a 1/3 elf warrior. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Interesting. Not what I expect from a Mod Horizons 3 uncommon. We got another one of the spell lands.
Are you gonna do it?
Witch Enchanter, 3 colors and white for a 2/2 human warlock. When it enters the battlefield, destroy a target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls.
I don't know if it's worth the awkwardness.
Yeah.
You don't have to go.
I'm not sending you
And,
by
yep.
yourself to get my pizza.
That was
Get the
great.
Witch Blessed Meadow, comes into play tap, lets you pay 3 life.
He's a buffer.
And finally, another forest.
Oh, you got one? That's yours, Braden. That's yours. We gotta... Are we 100% sure I already pulled one?
You said you did. You started the stream before I got here last time.
Okay. Yes, yeah. I think, and I was literally like, if I pull a second one, it's yours. So that one's yours.
Victimize, another uncommon. Retro border, 2 colors and a black. Choose 2 target creature cards in your graveyard. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, return those cards to the battlefield tapped. I like it.
He said another uncommon, and I said I don't think victimization is uncommon.
I love any
Is he tied
Resurrection.
up by the throat?
chained.
My kind of night.
Retro border.
Die, but die knowing that your pathetic life will yield a great bounty for me. Zalashur Lichlord. Metastatic Evangel.
I like that word. Metastatic.
1 colorless and a white for a 3/1 Phyrexian Human Cleric. I don't think we've ever seen a Phyrexian Human Cleric. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield you control, proliferate. Not bad.
I don't even know how far into
White
it
soldiers
is.
will like it. Our first rare.
The story or because it got canceled?
Volatile Storm
Literally just
Drake.
watching how
A colorless and a blue for a 3/2 Drake.
Gelflings die.
Flying, hexproof from activated and triggered abilities.
That's fucking Attack of the Fire Kingdom on the Earth, on the Air Nomads in the live action.
You talking about Send triplets? I don't know Soul Sisters.
Is that another Eldrazi?
No, it's a Drake.
It's a Drake.
Flying hexproof from activated and triggered abilities, which is pretty unique. When it enters the battlefield, you can exchange control of Volatile Storm Drake and target creature and opponent controls. If you do, you get 4 energy. Then sacrifice that creature unless you pay an amount of energy equal to its mana value.
It does.
So it's some weird Gilded Drake remake. It's not bad, but giving your opponent a flying hexproof from activated and triggered abilities is a little much. Oh, Eldrazi Confluence. 2 and 2 wastes for an instant. You choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once.
What does Confluence mean?
Target creature gets +3/-3 until turn.
Yeah, combining, yeah. I couldn't think of a better word than
Exile
combining.
target non-land permanent, then return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. That's interesting. Triple flicker, if you wanted to. Or create a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion. It's interesting.
I hate when I know how to use a word in a sentence, but I couldn't tell you. Explain to someone.
I like the
That's
art, though.
not a bad thing.
You get the word of the day.
Oh.
I've literally had, I think.
So Chris has pulled most of the medallions.
Oh, what does that mean?
He has not pulled this one. I love the full art.
Use it in the sentence, bro.
Like,
Look
can
how-
you use the context
Yeah.
clue, please?
Yeah. I don't know how to explain it.
The black goes over the
It's
nameplate.
always with Leo.
Everyone loves the medallions.
Which makes me sound like
Yeah,
I
this
used it,
again
I
one
don't
he
know
hasn't
what it
pulled
means, but
yet.
I used it correctly.
Use the context.
Oh, is this a bloodstained? It is. Never gonna complain about pulling a fetchy. I think at last stream I pulled a fetch as well. Full art,
That is gorgeous.
bloodstained.
Oh. On the
Oh, I've just been putting all kinds over there.
Dun, dun, dun. All the rares, and that's you can set that to the side so you don't forget it. Boom, boom.
No one's ever gonna complain about fetchy. Arena of Glory. Again, this is one of those lands that you need the corresponding type to be in play, to be untapped. You can tap to add a red. You can exert Arena of Glory to add 2 mana. If it was spent on a creature, it gains haste until end of turn.
I like pick them
Oh,
up, but make it very
why can't I
easy for
think
them
of
to
that?
escape.
Amon Ket God.
So I don't think he's down with being picked up by me yet.
Oh, really? You're like,
I can't think of the name. I like all the Amon Ket gods, though. I loved Amon Ket as a whole. 'Cause I love Egyptian mythology. And that was the final rare of the pack. You get the Eldrazi spawn and plant. I love that plant art.
He's been very affectionate. Like, if I go out for like a
Up
little bit,
next
and I
is
come back,
pack
he's like,
4,
"Rub my
the
phone,"
final
kiss my
pack.
leg.
There's not a bad
oh, hey, I'll accept
pack.
this.
I mean,
Oh, thank you.
yeah, really, there's not a bad pack in the set. You're always gonna get something fun.
What's that?
It's all clean.
That's why sometimes it's worth to get those collector boosters,
God.
because
Were
you
they
usually
bad?
always make your money back and then some. And you should get a whole bunch of rares. Chris's first pack, he got 3 mythics. But up next is pack 4.
Oh, you just mean like the value of getting a collector booster box?
Yeah.
The thing is, if it's too expensive, you might not make your money back. Like what's a good example? The Lord of the Ring collector booster boxes are going for like 400 to 500. I'm pretty sure. So that's like a huge gamble.
Yeah, that is actually. You gotta hope you get a couple Orcish Bowmasters and a couple One Rings.
And actually, a good example is Ixalan. For a while, they were going for like over 350 or something like that. Somebody even posted or like hit me up because they knew I was looking for one, and they were like, "Oh, do you want this?" And I was like, "No, I know where to get them for cheaper." And he literally tried to talk me into them. He's like, "They don't sell those anymore." And I was like, "Dude, I know how to get them for cheaper. All right."
The big card stores, they get crates. Crates.
All right. Where's pack number 5? Why is this to the
Pack
side?
4.
Or pack 4? Why is this to the side? Did it just fall over, maybe?
Yeah, just fell over.
Okay.
Pete Davidson. even see one into Aiden's work. Asked for a size.
Oh, I meant to show that to Braden earlier.
He asked for a size 13 pair of.
You should just let him read the conversation.
He said they said well, we don't have that size, and he said okay thanks, and then they just left. And Aiden was like, it was the most Pete Davidson thing he could possibly have done.
Yeah.
Braden, should I put this forest in a sleeve for you?
Yes, please.
Do you want it double sleeved?
No.
Right.
I get. Still the red side with the swamp thing, I see.
Ah, yeah, sorry. I think my brain has been so just getting ready for Charlie.
Yeah.
That's all I've been focused on. But now that he's here...
Read to him.
Exactly. We'll have little nighttime reading sessions.
Bedtime story.
Oh, also, Justin.
Stuck in your dew cloth.
Here is the sleeves. I think the Atali, right? Atali is the name of this card?
No, not Atali. That's the dinosaur. It's something so... Huatl?
Oh, Hoatli.
Huatl.
Hoatli. Yeah, that's right.
Too many cards to remember.
I mean, you do a damn good job of it. Here you go, Bird.
Thank you.
Alright, and pack number 4. Pack number 4. Pack number 4. We're so excited for pack number 4. Alright, y'all. Alright. Boom. Nope. We stuck.
Pretty bugs be staying alive.
Alright, we got, right off the bat, we got a bountiful landscape. It has tap to add 1 waste. Tap it to sacrifice a bountiful landscape. Oh, I know. You should actually, where is it?
Oh my god.
After this pack, Justin, let me see if I can find it really quick.
What you looking for?
Ladania.
I never really listened to him. I have friends growing up that really liked him. I never listened to him. What's
I
that?
saw them in the
Their big
living
hit.
room in Providence when I was 16.
Was it Coin Operated Boy?
Yeah.
What? That's not bad at all. Yeah.
Nope.
Fits.
Get out of there. Charlie,
What are you looking for, Chris?
My Ladania cards.
did you look in the box?
Don't even know. Maybe, yeah. Actually.
They do make the Jeff Goldblum playmat.
Oh, like the laying down. In
Alright, Justin.
Yeah.
This right here is what hooked me on Ladania.
Can I sleep in your bed tonight?
This is this card, Tashana's Tidebinder, which this was the first Ladania card that I pulled, and then I pulled this full art, or this art card. I actually have 2 Tashana's Tidebinders, which I love. And then she also, I don't know where her other cards is, but she essentially, again, she has 3 cards in this set, and I'm just obsessed with her art. I think it's so cool.
She'll probably get a secret layer at some point.
Yeah, I hope so. She's a graffiti artist, which I think is what makes her stuff even cooler, so. Alright, right off the bat, we got a bountiful landscape. It's a land. It has tap to add 1 waste mana. Tap it to sacrifice bountiful landscape. Search your library for a basic forest, island, or mountain. Put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. And then it has cycling. Spend a forest, an island, and a mountain. Discard this card. Draw a card. Very basic. Oh my god, the art on this is gorgeous. This actually makes me think of... Oh, I'm so sad I lost all my comic books, but there was a crazy comic book artist, and I'll probably never be able to think of it again, that drew... actually, maybe This is the artist. Who knows? Let me write it down. Isn't Braden? Aren't you a fan of Richard Kane Ferguson?
Yeah, he does Magic cards.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's another one of the really old Magic artists that have been around.
Oh, God damn.
Okay. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Wither and Bloom, sorry, it's a 2-drop, it's an instant. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Spend 1 in a swamp, exile Wither and Bloom from your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, activate only as a sorcery. Death itself is nothing to cry about. The real tragedy is letting death go to waste. That's great.
Yeah, he's great. You pulled this card of his.
Yes, that was it.
But his Marchesa is like.
What are you gonna say, Elsa?
Nothing?
Okay. Perilous Landscape is a land. It has tap to add... Oh, I think it's literally the other card I already pulled, but just the blue, red, and white version of it. We got Nightshade Dryad. It's a 2-drop. It's a creature. It's a Dryad. It has Death Touch. It has tap to add 1 waste. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. Death is a natural part of life. Without the mulch to feed new sprouts, everything withers. Very weird that we've got a death-themed pack.
This is the Marchesa that I
Oh my god, that's so cool. It's almost like, who does the, had the garden, he lives in, I can't remember. Ondu Not Master is a 4-drop, it's a creature, it's a core rogue. What's a core, Braden?
They're just like a white humanoid, like pale, like white as your walls here. I can't remember what plane they originated from.
It has Throw a Line, I spend 2, Sorcery, Adventure. Oh, wait, what is this? It's this, and then it also has this down here.
Yeah, so you can cast for its adventure cost, and then the card goes in exile. I'm pretty sure you can cast it from exile afterward.
Okay, distribute 2 +1/+1 counters on it among 1 or 2 creatures you control. Then exile this card. You may cast the creature later from exile. Okay, that's super cool. We've got a Hydra Trainer. It's a 2-drop. It's a creature. It's a human warrior. You may exert Hydra Trainer as it attacks. When you do, target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of counters on permanents you control. An exerted creature won't untap during your next untap step. Spend 2 in a forest and adapt 2. If this creature has no +1/+1 counters on it, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Yeah, Elsa, this is you. We got Cephalid Colosseum.
This is a reprint for Modern.
It is a land. It has tap to add a blue mana. Cephalid Colosseum deals 1 damage to you. It has Threshold. Spend a blue. Tap. Sacrifice Cephalid Colosseum. Target player draws 3 cards, then discards 3 cards. Activate only if 7 or more cards are in your graveyard.
And that's what Threshold is. You have to have 7 more cards.
Oh, okay. We got a swamp. I don't know if I pulled a swamp yet.
I don't think you have.
Great. Now we have all 5, right?
Yep.
I have a plains, yeah.
Is that a tentacle tornado?
Pretty much, yeah. Eldrazi's are essentially their the Lovecraftian. Alright. Skoa Embermage. I think I actually already pulled this one, but
yeah.
It's a 6-drop legendary creature, Goblin Wizard. When Skoa Embermage comes into the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to any target. Has Grandeur. Discard another card named Skoa Embermage. Sacrifice 2 mountains. Skoa deals 4 to any... Wait. Why does it say discard another card?
It's for
name?
Modern.
Oh, got you. Not for Commander. We've got Sling Gang Lieutenant. He's putting this guy into a slingshot. It's a 4-drop. It's a creature. It's a goblin. When Sling Gang Lieutenant enters the battlefield, to create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Sacrifice a goblin. Sacrifice a goblin. Target loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Freshly promoted to first rock, Zos was eager to make an impact. Damn. Love this, the border on this thing.
Oh yeah, that's, the black border retros are great.
Oh, so this is an old card then.
Justin
just
would
said-
never have gotten that. It would never have had that border. It's from a newer set.
Is the art old?
I'm not too sure.
Justin just said Sling Gang wins him a lot of games.
Yeah, I can see that. But I got a Deck Masters foil Necropotence, and the thing I like about it the most is it's old school border.
All right, our first rare is Ophiomancer. What does the prefix Ophio mean?
It's an Oofy, which is like a brown trolley creature.
Okay.
Collector Oofy. Oofies are kind of were like a joke for a long time in Magic, and then they started making good ones.
Ophis means snake.
Oh, okay. So
But-
Snakeomancer.
These are very different. No, it's I believe it comes from German. Oofy. It's a type of fae.
But you might be talking about a creature, and this is talking about the...
Oh, that's Ophiomancer.
Yeah, that's what I was
said
saying.
Oofy.
No, sorry, Ophiomancer.
The Oofy are like these troll elvish creatures.
That's cool. How's it spelt?
Oofy. That's what I thought you said.
Oh, O-U-P-H. Gotcha.
But,
It's
I beat you to it. I'm sorry.
well,
a-
no, Oofy's different.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at the card though when he said it, so I was like, oh, this one makes more sense.
creature, human shaman.
It's the labyrinth puppet things with the heads.
Oh, yeah. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you control no snakes, create a 1/1 black snake creature token with death touch. There are dark ancient arts that fascinate even me. Localized destruction. Oop, that goes in the rare pile. Is a 5-drop. It's a sorcery. You get energy counters. Then you
It's a bomb.
you get 1 energy counter. Then you may pay 1 or more energy counter. If you do, each creature you control with power equal to the amount of
I have one.
energy counters paid this way
It is
gains
turbo
indestructible until my charger. It should be over there, isn't it?
The turbocharger?
Oh, it's right here. Sorry.
Thank you.
Which is really just my laptop charger.
It turbocharges my phone.
I don't know if that's good for your phone.
No, it is. It's called turbocharging.
If you do each creature you control with power equal to the amount of energy counters paid this turn, paid this way gains indestructible until end of turn. Destroy all creatures.
Oh, it's only fast tracking this time.
Wait.
Interesting.
Chris,
What?
the kitty's in the magic box.
I forgot to close the
I
drawer.
don't want to mess up the binder.
Yeah, you can pick him up and pull
I
him
don't want
out.
to pick him
I
up
got it.
because he's still.
We got Argent Dias as a 2-drop. Yeah, if you want to close it, thank you.
I got the keys to lock it too. Remember.
Bastard. Is an artifact. Argent Dias enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters on it. What are oil counters?
It's a Phyrexia mechanic.
Oh, yes. Whenever 2 or more creatures attack, put an oil counter on Argent Dias. Spend 2 and tap. Remove 2 oil counters from Argent Dias. Exile another target non-land permanent. Its controller draws 2 cards. Wow, that's really good. Especially for a
interesting.
2-drop?
It's interesting.
Interesting.
I'm racist to white.
Roshin, Roaring
yeah.
Prophet. We already pulled one of these.
That's a retro border.
And then our final card is Grief. Oh my god,
Ooh.
dude, look at this art.
Yeah,
That is gorgeous.
So you got 2 of the
Oh,
elements.
I think this is a textured.
Yeah, it's textured.
Oh my god.
For
oh
textured.
my god.
You got. That's another one of the special guest cards.
Oh, you're right.
Because you got the other one, the blue one, earlier.
Okay. So it does the same thing, it's just a different color?
Yeah, so you can, it's like much like the flares, as far as mechanics go.
What was it called?
What?
The special guest card that I already pulled.
Subtly?
Oh, subtlety. No, that's not the special. Oh, it's this one. Thought Not Seer was the other special guest.
Well, subtlety is too then.
Doesn't say. Oh, it's a special border, so it might not. Got you. It doesn't say it the same way.
So, that's like a $50 card.
Grief?
The textured foil.
Oh my god.
I could buy one right now for $64.
That's crazy. Grief is a 4-drop. It's a creature. It's an elemental incarnation. It has menace. When Grief enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Evoke. Exile a black card from your hand. Damn. And I am sleeving that up right away, and then I'm going to give it to you to look at, Elsa. And Brayden, but you already saw it.
Nice.
I know, I was trying to zoom in on my phone.
I don't know how good my camera is for, like, allowing zooming.
Not on my phone, though.
Yeah.
Well, it's not bad. Like, the one that's in front of the screen right now, I can zoom in really well on.
Next week,
But not
serialized.
like a cool
Yeah.
one.
And then our final, last but not least, here if you want to look at it, then give it to Elsa.
That
you have to
last
get
one
it.
is so cool, too.
I wanted you to be able to touch it because it's textured, but you're not going to be able to feel it through the tube.
Oh, you can take it out. So it's Servo, token artifact creature, and a cat warrior. That makes me think we're getting close to the
Oh,
Ocelot.
sorry, buddy.
Did you scare him?
Yeah, I stepped right next to his face.
Gotcha.
I don't know how to take it out of here, but I trust you.
Let me see.
No, it's fine.
I love this token. I think this might be one of my favorites. All right, y'all. That's all we got. We're gonna go quick through and pull out our favorite cards. Brayden, what do you think your favorite pull of tonight was?
This is my favorite art.
Yeah.
My favorite pull, though, I would say the full art Bloodstained Mire.
Which one is that?
Or the green flare.
Oh, Bloodstained Mire. Yeah. Grief. Definitely. I think, honestly, Brayden, I'm kind of with you. Glimpse the Impossible might be my favorite.
Just art-wise.
Gift of the Viper. I'm going to have to look up that artist. Justine Jones.
Oh, she's been in the game for a while, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very
Not as
cool
long as the other
art.
guys, but...
Elsa, what was
Yes.
your favorite?
I liked the Glimpse of the Impossible and the Swamp Thing.
What is it called?
I don't remember.
That junk food fairy was pretty cool, too.
Oh, it's right here.
Chris is a junk food fairy.
It's right here. I think it's because it's new to the set. It's... Because that's new art, right?
Yeah, I've never seen that card before.
Okay. Sorry, which one did you say, Elsa? What was the...
The Swamp Thing looking one.
Yeah, but what was the other one that you said?
Oh, Glimpse of the Impossible.
What was Glimpse the Impossible? Oh, yes.
Right.
Gotcha. The one that I have right in front of me. Really liked the Heragast. The Corgi. Elsa, I don't think you were here for this.
Oh
You
my
pulled an
God.
adorable little Corgi.
Okay, I changed my mind. It's that one.
And then I'll pull out Elsa's favorite. Dude, the rare stack is so big. Where is he? Wumpus?
Harley. Yeah, Wumpus.
Which is almost like a...
I don't know how I forgot the name Wumpus. It's the
Like
coolest name ever.
Like a Dr. Seuss creature,
Yeah.
kind of? Or
Yeah.
like the Wumpus?
But he really reminds me, you were here when we were watching the Swamp Thing show, right?
Yeah.
And how it was like the finance.
That's what it is.
People and stuff. That's what it reminds me of.
Not even that, but you remember in Futurama when there's that actor that keeps the bag on his head because if he takes it off, he sucks the soul out of people.
Yeah.
And remember he had the dog that was the representative, which I now realize is friggin' Dorian Gray-esque.
Yeah.
He has the dog, which is the representation of his. That dog looks exactly like the Wumpus. I was trying to remember. I was like, because the dog thing is very much so Swamp Thing. Yeah. So they're like the parallels are there. But yes, good call out. Yeah. So I think these are art-wise favorite pulls. Definitely the best pulls. Oh, what was the one? What'd you say the other one that was? I should have sleeved up.
This is me. I'm like, it's been 5 minutes. I forgot already.
I'm right away.
It was a what was it? It was a retro border, whatever it was, and you looked it up and you were like, it was a $30 card or something? I can't remember. Here, flip through. It might be one that's literally right in front of us, but I don't think so.
Oh, I said that was 50.
Yeah. But that was recent. Like, I literally just pulled that. Very cool last pull.
Flare Cultivation definitely needs a sleeve.
Okay.
Oh, you should go binder.
In a sleeve, then in a binder.
Yeah.
But. Alright, we'll keep cycling through these peeps. Love y'all. Thank you for hanging out. Elsa, you're here. Brayden, you're here. Justin.
I'm in there too.
Yes, you're in there too. Dale, Aiden, if you're still out there. Tim, if you're still out there. Thank y'all for hanging out. Super appreciate it. And yeah, I'll try and get the final part 3 stream in hopefully this week. We will see. Justin, I super appreciate that. Thank you. I do too as well, but I also always say too, I partially just do this, to hang out with friends, get some new people to come in, hang out. I think I had, what was the furthest? I mean, of course, when Ben drops in, it's from Japan, but I had somebody drop in from...
Brazil?
It was Brazil or Colombia or something like that, which was really cool. I had somebody random hop into my stream the other day, which was really nice. So again, it's like, even if I don't ever get super big from this, I don't know if my anxiety can handle that, but... yeah, I just like hanging out with people. Tim Warren, again, if you're still out there, hanging out with the Tims, the Bens from around the world who I don't get to see all that often. It's really appreciate it, and it's fun. So always love seeing y'all, but that is all I got, and I'll try and get in the final stream this week. And again, after that, we've got lots of fun other things coming. I'm going to pull this Ixalan box, try and finish all my Jurassic Park cards, also complete the Ladania set so I can get my cards signed by her, and then Fallout is coming. But I really think I want to do Fallout after I've beaten 3 and maybe played a bit of New Vegas, because I think it'll just be cool to know more about the universe.
On, like,
so.
Reels, it never replays. It's so annoying.
This is Princess Bride.
But anyways, love y'all. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your night. Alright, good night, Aiden. Night, Justin. I will come back to the garage. I'm hopefully next Friday. I'm going to see if I can pull Brayden up there. So, but all right. Good night, y'all. Peace.